Hello and welcome again to the Banner Saga. So I mentioned that I was going to go back and I was going to do the opposite path that I took before, instead siding with the king rather than siding with Rugga, because ugh. So this is right after that point where I just said, my banner, my people, that's my only care. Good, I'm granting you and your people, even those horseborn, into my walls, but move quickly. I thought I taught you better, Alette. This isn't how you play the game. Yep. And now comes the ambush. Rugga blows 3 quick bursts into a war horn. You look back and are shocked to see an ambush on your caravan. With no defenses built, your tents quickly go up in flames. Human and Varl burning. Oof. I should have had the defenses up. Without warning, Rugga pulls his cloak-pinned dagger and lunges at King Meinolf, who shifts slightly, the blade only piercing his side, so that's still the same. Before anyone can react, Rugga slinks behind his fighters who are charging you, Hakon, and King Meinolf. Everyone to the walls, you shout. Protect the king and the Varl! Hakon nods his appreciation just before the clamor of war envelops you both. So, we get to see how this fight goes now. Now that I actually have Hakon back. Get out of there. Sadly, when I was replaying through, I actually got Alette injured, so that'll be interesting. Everything else is pretty much the same, though. So instead, this time I have the king on my side. I feel odd. Yep, poison. Death's take, Rugga. Rally the troops! Oh, he doesn't fight with me. Darn, I was kind of hoping. So instead, the Cragsman, Axe Storm. Ooh, I want you dead fast then. You can move fast, so I'll move you back. Happen over there. Yeah, basically those guys are their only ranged units. There's a couple of the Cragsmen. Okay, let's do this. Ugly moves first. Tink. Yep. He doesn't get a move anytime soon, so break his arm. Rugga's even been recruiting Cragsmen. Yeah, let's break him down and take him out quick. That didn't quite kill him, but down to 1 hit point. And now you can kill him. Wham. And then this guy moves on. I know quite well how dangerous Axe Storm is. I'm not giving you the chance. He's showing up. I will wait. Not a bad hit. Oh, dang. They really wanted that hit. gotta say, they're willing to put in the work. Him out. And you're moving over here now. Okay, cripple your own armor. Not that far. Right here. And we'll take out more of your armor. Two. Thank you. Okay, who comes next? This guy does. Yep, let's make it so he doesn't hit so hard. Drop him. Ooh, artery strike. Nice. Poison. Yep, they finally took him down. But it's going to be their mistake. It's deflected right off the bat. Oof, crit. Lucky crit. He dies his next turn to poison anyway. So I'll just beat the crap out of him. Actually, I'm going to let Hakon have this kill. Because they beat on him a lot. And poor Mogir got injured. I'm sorry, Mogir. I'm sorry. I think I gained more renown than I did the first time around. I wonder if they'll have me do the second fight. King Meinolf regains his footing and falls back towards Aberrang's walls as his forces rush past him and into the fray. You wave the banner of Skogir and your clans around you. To the gates, you shout over the clash of axes and hammers on shields. By the time your caravan is inside Aberrang's outer wall, the gate is mostly compromised. Rugga's forces are on your heels, and they brought bears. Cut them off, or they'll overrun us, shouts King Meinolf, before wincing and grabbing his side where Rugga stabbed him. Oof. Choices. I want archers behind those barricades. Oddlife and your other archers find protected positions and more arrows are laid at their feet. She nods to you and the battle begins. I like this idea. So, let's bring Mogir out, because he is injured. Canary and Skafak. Yeah. We'll do this. This looks good. Give it a shot, see what it's like. Oh my god, it's a bar! Awesome. Starting to wish I had some of my My shieldmen here. Where's Alette in all this mess? Oh, she's over here. Did Rugga poison me? Let me guess, you're running away now. Protect the king. Kill the king. Yeah. Oh no, he's in this fight. Awesome. Okay. The bears are going to be a problem. Because they're annoying. Oh, you. Oh, God. Ow. That hurt. Oh, boy. This might be very rough. Do you have the move after ability? Oh no, you just have... You make it so you move a lot further. I don't want to move her too close. Not that bear. Okay. Yep, he's just going to take out Alette right off the bat. Dang it! Poison. Oh boy. Back. Take the poison. Bear moves next. And all I can do is hope that he doesn't hit that up. Ooh, nice crit. Whack. Oh no, he didn't use that ability. You kick the bear! Get away! I mean, that's one way of dealing with a problem. Go away. Whack! Run away! Hit and run, hit and run. Yep. Actually, pin. Just to be on the safe side. And he moves back out this way. Of course. I'll just keep poisoning all of you. King. Wait, I don't want to get him into the fray, because he's probably my lose condition. Oof. Good, hit the bear. here. Yep. I was afraid of all that. Oh god, they have so much armor. Feed on the bear. I still haven't even dealt with that one. Rugga. Won't let me trample. Oh well. Smacker, smacker then. And bam. Sorry, Hakon. Hurt the bear. Bring down the bar. Yep. Now they're in range. Break them down, slowly but surely. Yes, poison. Les poissons. Oh, good. This is going to be a rough fight, actually. Move back next to the armored dude and break his armor some more. And he's probably going to pursue. Oh, he's going to hurt her. Dick. None of my options are very good. Poison, poison, poison. Slowly whittle them down. Oh, dang. Foolish bear killed his own guy. How come I don't get like several of these guys to help me fight? And bam. Oh, dang. Dead. Stun the bear. Do not let the bear act. Awesome. Nice. Slowly whittle him down. Actually, no, you go after the bear. Because I'm actually more scared of that 16 than his 8. He goes down. Get the king in there. King's actually pretty... Well, I'm hitting something that has no armor left, so... It's got 2. It's going to die to poison next round. So I'm just going to go for this guy now. Bone and poison. Yes! So many injured. Had I known Alette was going to be starting over here, I would have put her higher up on the move order and gotten her away from that Lancer. That spearman wrecked her day. Oy. But since this is the last fight they're going to be in, I'm not too worried about the injuries. As long as it doesn't do anything like, oh, you just got this guy killed. Which I wouldn't be surprised. Reinforced gates slam shut behind you, while archers on the wall deliver death to those outside attempting to approach. Brave fighting out there, but you should... King Meinolf is panting and bracing himself on a knee while grabbing his side where Rugga stabbed him. But you should know, there is no plan for weathering this storm. His hand gestures to a great many things before he gasps and falls to the ground. Menders arrive and take him away. The closed gates, the stench of death, all of it threatens to turn your stomach and make you sick. This looks like it's the same. I'm glad we're still alive through all this, but I know. We fought so hard to get here. For what? Even making it inside Aberrang's wall feels hollow now. It wasn't supposed to be like this. We were going to save everybody. At least Hakon and the Varl are still with us. Oddlife's eyes look as empty as you feel as she slowly glances around. What now? Now? I'd really like to find some place to fall asleep and wake up to discover this was all a bad dream. Oddlife nods her agreement. But we've got to prepare for Rugga's retaliation. He'll keep trying to get in. And then there's the darkness. Juno said we have to hold out until they finish what they set out to do. But how are we supposed to know when they finish? She said to hold on until the darkness breaks. They're going to stop the darkness themselves? They're going to try. And we're going to try and stay alive until they do. Oddlife seems to take strength from your resolve. She takes a deep breath and her eyes focus on a man running toward you. Alette, the man yells, then gets closer. You recognize him as one of your scouts. It's Toller, he whispers. They're dead. Every one of them. Hoofprints all over the place, too. His words hit you, and you scan the crowd. Unlike all the other fighters who are now resting, Canary and her horseborn are standing in armed ranks. They all look out of place, yet confident. You really think you see their leader smiling. You even think. Okay, so that's still the same, too. A lot of that conversation was similar. The only difference was really the fact of, well, this time they were inside the wall as opposed to outside. Intriguing. Intriguing indeed. So now we go back to this lovely part. I don't think any of this will be different. This should all be the same. I really wish I knew more about what they did. That looks painful. I'm wondering if he actually killed the other Menders. You told me we'd be in and out of here. This isn't in and out. We hoped Valkadusi wouldn't be foolish enough to attack us. You hoped I would let an escaped prisoner and a dead Valka rob us without a fight? We hoped you would see reason. Reason, yes. What was your reason for breaking the world? You look at Juno, unsure of what to say. Yeah, I'm gonna keep with the let's get what we came for and get out of here. Remember the last words of Gra, the Varl Skald. The dangers of truth are dwarfed by fear. Gra, always hunting the truth, got him killed. But you don't fear dying, do you, Yngvar? My guess is you fear fighting for the wrong cause. You know nothing about Juno and Eyvind's cause. Eyvind gasps and looks strained. A few stones drop from the walls. Our cause broke council laws, but that does not make it wrong. You could have realized the importance of our work. You should have. And you two should have stopped your curiosities when the council warned you. you would still have your life. Have each other. Do you even see what you've done? Juno's confidence vanishes at the question. You have never seen a Valka's tears until now. And the Varl, are you threatening to control his mind too? If I were you, Ingvar, the large door to the Valka's hall shakes from a great impact, then shatters. And in comes our dear friend Bolverk. So let's see if I can do this fight properly this time and win. Not you, not now. I have our revenge for your deceit. I love how in that picture he's only got one axe out. The floor and walls are now glowing, floating and breaking apart. Another Valka enters the room. She looks concerned for the barely conscious Ducey and mortified by Juno. You lied to us. Your oaths meant nothing. Bolverk's rage is consuming him, and he is spitting more than speaking. Is that Bellower's feigned body? Not just his body, I fear. Bolverk's mind is not his own. Bolverk looks at you, and his eyes go wide before a cold hatred settles into his stare. We know you murdered Reyes and her child. Yep, step forward and draw your weapon. Keeping with that. After I kill you, Ingvar, I'll rip their bodies apart. I'll pull this arrow and... No! The fear in her voice is infinite. Eyvind reacts to her by screaming, and the whole tower pulses with crackling energy, shaking violently. Iver, I'll help Eyvind and hold off Ducey. Kill Bolverk. You're the only one who can. Bolverk growls deeply and stands to his full height, brandishing his axes. He looks stronger than ever. Stay where you are, Ingvar. You step forward, but feel the air thicken around you for a moment, stopping you. Then it suddenly releases its grip. No, Zephyr. Now you will do as I say. The Valka Zephyr looks shocked by Juno's control, but you waste no time in charging Bolverk. You slam your head into him with tremendous force, sending him reeling across the room. That would be an image I'd love to see. Headbutt, bam! And I walk way back over here again. I sense another mind within Bolverk. Yep, and we know who it is. For all my people who have failed your schemes, you will pay! Yep, hi, Bellower. All your people? Move forward again. Zephyr is under my control, but I think Bolverk is possessed by Bellower. Bellower? Seems I'll get payback for my arm after all. I'm going to wait here. Reyes and thousands of others will be avenged! Yeah, get out of your system. Eyvind is losing control. Watch out for lightning. So, I'm thinking this is where I need to just start wrecking his day. And then I need to somehow knock him into a lightning bolt. Rawr, rawr, yeah. Ride Zephyr's wind. A lightning strike might free Bolverk's mind. Nope. Whoa, why are you going that way? No! Oh, good thing I resisted it. Still, why'd I start going this way? Silly computer. Oh well, at least I can move for days. Jeez. My abilities are Battering Ram and Tempest. Neither are really going to do a whole lot here. Yeah, they're not passing through any any allies. So. And he healed. Dang it, I was hoping he wouldn't do that. Robust. Nice. Jeez, he wasn't doing this last time. Yep. Went for my armor that time. Jerk. Jeez. Now with it like this, I'm not sure how you're supposed to beat him. Last time I at least had an idea that I had a chance. But this time, nope. Because he's doing that every turn. He wasn't doing that before. Gotta bust his armor up. He regenerates that too, I think. Crap, I used up all my abilities. Oh, I'm not going to be able to beat him on this round. I gotta get away from him. At least I have this ability to just be like, later. Later, punk. He's back to full health. Jeez. Yep, and he walked right by that. Ow. Oh crap, I didn't see that. Zap. No, I'm losing this one. I know I'm losing this one. Because he's doing things differently than he did before. And... yep, dead. This is proving to be very difficult. Alright, so let's skip all this because that's the same as before. Get to see Ivan being crazy.
In a flash, threads unwind. Our intentions gone. Our fates laid bare. We're forced to change, pulled in new directions. For good or ill, we cannot know. How far do the echoes of our struggles reach? What can we expect from our efforts in this breaking world? Our answers, the reasons for our journey, lay just beyond these walls.
Okay. So let's try that again, since I can just go right back to that same fight. Because I really do want to see if beating Bolverk has a different aspect. So we want to go back to this one. And skip through. Can't skip through. Darn it. Oh, so much for that. I guess we gotta sit and watch some of this again. I do have to wonder the order of events happening in this world, because we know Juno and Eyvind did something they weren't supposed to. For that, Juno got killed, Eyvind snapped, rescued her, and then did something even more heinous to revive her. And they don't actually tell us this, but we also had the gods disappearing or dying, and we have the sun stopping in the sky. I mean, what exactly is going on here? Oh, I didn't notice he was pointing at the arrow before. Maybe... Do-do-do. Let's actually change our answer here and see what he says. Who are you talking about? We who? Those of us forced below. We who are already paying for his crime. Bolverk points past you to Eyvind. After I kill you, Iver, I'll rip their bodies apart. I'll pull this arrow and... Okay. Forced below for what you've done. What they've done. And he's specifically talking Eyvind. How long do menders live? Yeah, this is a fight I don't know if I'm even supposed to win. If I even can. Just because he's got Clasp of Kin, 3 talent ranks, +1 to will per turn, +1 armor per turn, +1 to brave. Bellower's Dream, 4 strength, 4 armor per round. It didn't do that the first fight though, so I'm wondering about that. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Ivy scurry monster. Bellower's controlling him, yep. I wonder if I could shove him into Bellower. Get him stuck on the arrow. Oh, that's his counterattack. The bear thing. That's why. Okay. Okay. Now we have all the lightning showing up. Come on over, big boy. Scream, scream, scream. Woohoo. Ah, there's no moving out of that, so... Let's move so I know he can't move and hit me. Dang, he can move. If he blows the points, he can move to this point here. I'm safe here. Oh, dang it. That was smart. Forgot I have to go around. My character is not thinking on the same level I am. Okay, he was foolish and did culling first. Cull the weak first. Okay. Let's run over here. See if I can get him to follow. And see if I can get one of these bolts to line up so I can stun him and smack him. I don't think I'm supposed to win this one. Honestly. 30 to move, jeez. It probably won't still be there, but it'd be funny if he stuns on that and I can knock him back into that one. Yeah, behind him went away. Walk into this one. Yep, okay. Let's do this because I get the extra break. Wham! Hey, regenerating armor. Does he still... he still gets to move. Robust! Screw you! Protected. Okay, yeah, now I have to knock him into something. Deflect. Crap. There's nothing I can knock him into. And he should try and go this way to get to me. Which should stun him again. Boom. Hey! Yep. Okay, it is possible. Now let's see if that changes anything. The roof of the tower is collapsing along with the walls. Eyvind has clearly strained himself beyond his limits. Iver, grab Bellower's body and bring it close, Juno shouts. We'll drop him into the vast on our way north. You do as you're asked, just as Eyvind loses control. Okay. So there is a difference. Basically, the difference is, do you fight Bellower again in the third game?
In a flash, threads unwind. Our intentions gone. Our fates laid bare.
Hi,
We're
ugly.
forced to change. Pulled in new directions. For good or ill, we cannot know.
Okay, yeah. So that's the only real difference
How
there.
far do the echoes of our struggles reach?
Is how much pain do you want to be in later?
What can we expect from our efforts in this breaking world? Our answers, the reasons for our journey, lay just beyond these walls.
And that's the only change, is that in that fight, if you win, Bellower does not get resurrected. Good to know. I'm thinking that for the third one, I might replay one, instead having Rook, and then have him playing through the second one, and then doing the separate endings with both of them to see what changes. And again, there are some things with this that change simply for the fact of, well, what it is. There are a lot of the encounters on the road that are randomized, which we discovered this playthrough when I ended up losing an entire section and had to replay over it, and I wound up with different things happening. So I don't know, maybe I'll restart at one, go through, try and get all the quote-unquote best options, save edge all this time, and then play through and see what I like about that. And then there's always the possibility, if I really want to go achievement hunting, you know, get all the trophies for it. Although some of those look so brutal. The hardcore matches, that just, it hurts thinking about it. And I still need to go back and get the last training session for Bolverk. I missed that. But yeah, this was fun. I figure now I can do some talks about my opinion of this game. Part of me does not like the fact that this one leaves you on such a cliffhanger. At least with the first, you had a point where if the story did not continue on, it ended well. It could end there, and there's a game. This one, there's so much left unresolved. In the first one, there was definitely intrigue and, well, what about this, and loose ends. But you could have just ended one right there at Borsgard. 2, no. It's very obvious they planned, and they were definitely gunning for that third game, which I'm glad they did get crowdfunded. And I look forward to when it comes out. Looks like it should be coming out late 2018, according to what I was able to dig up. Everything was saying expect delivery sometime around December of 2018 for the Kickstarter backers. So, probably not going to see Banner Saga 3 until December of 18. So I've got a year and a half before that. Now I know how all the Five Nights at Freddy's fans are about those games, because right now there's so much stuff I want to dig into and figure out. Because it does leave so much just out of reach. Like, how much time has passed between the disappearance and or death of the gods and the stopping of the sun before the very start of the game? Part of me is thinking, and this is all speculation, so don't go taking this as the gospel. I'm thinking that whatever Eyvind and Juno did, that's what caused the disappearance of the gods and the stopping of the sun. I'm not certain if... my big guess is that it is possible that they accidentally jump-started Ragnarok. But at the same time, I'm not sure. Because if they jump-started Ragnarok, I could see why the Mender Council would immediately execute Juno, but why wouldn't it execute Eyvind? I'm actually surprised they didn't. They imprisoned Eyvind, executed Juno. When apparently a lot of stuff is pointing at it that Eyvind, well, maybe Eyvind wasn't the one doing a lot of the stuff in the beginning. Because we do know that when Juno was executed, according to Zephyr, Eyvind went insane, broke free of his imprisonment, took Juno's body, and somehow revived her, which my guess is that's what the serpent was talking about. Eyvind somehow tapped into the serpent's power and nicked some of it to help bring Juno back to life. Hence why the apocalypse cannot happen. But I don't know what this darkness is. Is it something that the gods held at bay? Is it what killed the gods? So many questions. And I forget where I saw it. Somewhere there was talk, the theory that the gods themselves weren't actually dead. They're just not active. Which, well, when you have a world where the gods have literally molded one of the races and handcraft them to suddenly not have that god's influence, I could see that where people would just think the gods are dead if they suddenly just became very hands-off, or if something's just preventing them from interfering. But I don't know. There's a lot of intrigue, and all I can do at this point is speculate on a lot of it. Like, how in the world did Fasholt survive after being taken at Einertoft? What was Yrsa doing when she was separated? If you don't take that option and Yrsa doesn't disappear, is she with Ludin the entire time? Do you have her at Borsgard? Or does she still wander off and then come back? Questions. So many questions. Is there a way to keep Fasholt from being dragged off? Well, I'll have to go back through and do another obituary video. I'll have to go back and look at my stuff, because I think the only person I lost of the named cast that I can remember is Gris at the very beginning, like episode 3 or something like that. Which apparently you can lose him the same way in 1. Apparently you just don't let Gris go forward on his own. Never let him go off on his own. He'll get himself killed. Way to go, Gris. But that will be for another time. This was just looking at the ending and seeing what changed, whether you sided with Rugga or Meinolf, and if you actually beat Bolverk at the very end. Anyhow, we shall leave that here for today. I'm hoping everyone enjoyed this one as well. I'm not sure which one I'll do as my canon, quote-unquote, run-through, or if I'll even have a true canon run-through, but We'll see. I mean, I've got a year and a half. There's plenty of time for me to do stuff. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.